When two galaxies near each other, they begin a battle of intergalactic proportions. Huge light-year-size galaxies attract each other from their powerful gravity and collide, creating breathtaking sights that we can see in amazing detail thanks to telescopes like Hubble. Welcome to the Daily Galactic. Today we're talking about what happens when galaxies of epic proportions travel interstellar distances and experience collisions like no other. The process of galactic collisions can take billions of years to happen, and while we will never be able to watch one happen all the way through, the Hubble Space Telescope has been able to give us some extraordinary glimpses in many galaxies going through various stages of collisions. Galaxies that undergo these collisions go through drastic changes that will forever change their shape, their compositions, and their mass. They are both drawn to each other from a mutual gravitational attraction, and the motions that set them on their journey started billions of years ago until they accumulate in these grand displays. As two galaxies inevitably get closer and closer to each other, they begin to interact as thin tendrils of interstellar gas and dust reach out to form a tenuous medium between them. Then they collide as two truly massive galaxies, thousands of light years across, merge, each being host to hundreds of billions of stars and trillions of planets. A huge 100 trillion suns worth of material combines, ignites, and merges. The first thing that can be observed from colliding galaxies is what's known as a tidal tail. They're thin and long regions of gas and stars that extend far into space from within a galaxy. In galaxies like the antenna galaxies, these tails can make up to half of the observed gas within them. They're formed from the gravity of the interacting galaxies, where they are stripped from the main body of the galaxy and swing around, travelling the course that gravity sets them on. More often than not, both galaxies form one, and galaxies like the antenna galaxies and the mice galaxies have spectacular examples of tidal tails that result from their epic collisions. Another beautiful process that happens when galaxies collide is a grand fireworks display of star formation. Galaxies are full of hydrogen, helium, and many other gases which are the primary ingredients that stars are formed from. And when the gases of the two galaxies merge, star formation increases up to 10 times its normal speed. Galaxies that are undergoing this process are known as starburst galaxies. The large clouds of gas that are found in both galaxies run into each other and become very dense and experience far more pressure than normal. This causes the gas to collapse in on itself or create gravitational waves that ripple throughout the galaxy. Both of these are major factors in star formation of colliding galaxies. During this starburst period, galaxies will appear far brighter than a regular galaxy, but if the merger happens too quickly, these stars will likely die not too long after their formation. Although the collision of two similar-sized galaxies will create a spectacular display, in reality it spells doom for both of the galaxies. After the billions of years that this process takes place, the galaxies will form a massive elliptical galaxy with no clear spiral structure. These are broken, dim, and dying galaxies that have used up their vast amounts of gas in a far too short time. Luckily for stars in these galaxies, there is just too much space to cover for a star to likely collide with another. But the stars created in the collision will rapidly reach supernova, and all that will be left is the older, cooler red stars that have much longer lifespans. The black holes at the centre of the majority of galaxies will also eventually merge to form a truly gigantic supermassive black hole. This black hole merger could also kick stars out of the galaxy from the massive power it creates. This results in hypervelocity rogue stars that may carry their planets out with them into the vast emptiness of space. A talk about galaxy collisions wouldn't be complete without talking about the inevitable future that the Milky Way and Andromeda face. Most galaxies viewed from Earth exhibit redshift in the light wavelengths they emit. This means that they are moving away from us as the universe expands. Andromeda, however, which is the closest major spiral galaxy to the Milky Way, exhibits blue shift, meaning it's approaching the Milky Way. In around 4 to 5 billion years, the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy will undergo a huge collision. Although Andromeda is much larger than the Milky Way, the Milky Way is large enough to cause some serious damage to Andromeda, and both will eventually form a massive elliptical galaxy in about 6 billion years' time. Both the Milky Way and Andromeda have been known to absorb galaxies into their structure. Andromeda features many signs like ancient star clusters and a double nucleus that hint at its cannibalistic past. The Milky Way has also done this with examples like the Canis Major dwarf galaxy being stripped of its matter as it orbits the Milky Way. Now it is just a stream of gas and dust that orbits the Milky Way. So there you have it. Now you know more about the dramatic processes that occur when galaxies collide. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to make sure you catch my video next week, and I'll see you soon.